Hi students, welcome to another video of Smartly Learn. In this video, let's find the solution for the fifth question in exercise 7.12. Let's take up the first subdivision, integral between 0 to 4 mod of x minus 1 dx. So this function, we will break it into two parts. So between the limits 0 to 1, this function will behave as minus of x minus 1 dx. And between 1 to 4, this function will be just x minus 1 dx. Now I'm going to bring the negative sign here so that it will be easier for me for integration. So this will be 0 to 1 minus x plus 1 dx plus integral 1 to 4 x minus 1 dx. So now let's perform the actual integration. So after integration, it's minus x squared by 2 plus x between the limits 0 and 1, and between 1 and 4 it is going to be x squared by 2 minus x. So now let's apply the limits for the first integration. So this is going to be minus of 1 by 2 plus 1, this is the upper limit, minus the lower limit is going to be 0 anywhere in the first integration, plus for the second integration it is 4 square, so 16 by 2 which is going to be equal to 8 minus 4, this is the upper limit, minus of, let's compute the lower limit, so this is going to be equal to 1 by 2 and then there is going to be a minus 1. So now I'm going to remove the bracket. Let's remove the bracket. So this is minus half plus 1 plus 8 minus 4 is 4. Then there is a minus half, there is a plus 1. Minus half and minus half is minus 1. I'm cancelling it out with another plus 1. So what is remaining is 4 plus 1, so which is equal to 5. So the value of the first integration is 5. Now let's take up the second one. For the second integration, it is integral between 2 to 8 mod of x minus 5 dx. So this integration can be broken as between 2 to 5. This function will behave as minus of x minus 5 dx, and between 5 to 8 it will behave just as x minus 5 dx. Like in the last subdivision, I'm going to bring the negative sign inside. So it is integral 2 to 5 minus x plus 5, that is getting integrated, plus integral 5 to 8, it is x minus 5 dx. So now let's perform the actual integration. So this will become minus x squared by 2 plus 5x between the limits 2 to 5, and in the next case it is going to be x squared by 2 minus 5x between the limits 5 and 8. So let's apply the limits in this case. So for the first integration, if I apply the upper limit, this is going to be minus 25 by 2 plus 25. This is the upper limit, minus lower limit. 2 square is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then there is a minus 2. Then there is a plus 5 into 2 is 10. So this is the upper and lower limit for the first integration. Plus, let's perform for the second integration. So when I apply the upper limit, it is 8 squared, 64 by 2. So that is 32 minus 5 into 8 is 40. So this is the upper limit for the second integration, minus, this is going to be 5 squared, that is 25 by 2 minus 25. Now let's work on removing the brackets. So I'm going to say this is minus 25 by 2 plus 25. Remember, this is 10 minus 2 is 8. Then there is a minus sign. So this is minus 8 plus. Now there is a 32 minus 40. So this is again a minus 8. Then this is going to be a minus 25 by 2. Then there is a plus 25. Now let's simplify these fractions. If you say take up minus 25 by 2 and another minus 25 by 2 is minus 50 by 2, which is minus 25 plus 25. Then this minus 8 and minus 8 I'm combining as minus 16. Then there is a plus 25. So minus 25 and plus 25 will get cancelled. 25 minus 16, so it is equal to 9. So the value of the second integration is 9. Now let's take up the third one. So the third integration, it is between minus 6 to 3 mod of x plus 3 dx. So this integration, we are going to break it. This is going to be between minus 6 and minus 3. This integration was going to behave as minus of x plus 3 dx, and in the next case between minus 3 and 3, this integration is going to behave as x plus 3 dx. Now I'm going to integrate the first one, so this is going to be equal to minus x squared by 2 minus 3x between the limits minus 6 and minus 3, and in the second case it is going to be x squared by 2 plus 3x between the limits minus 3 and 3. Now let's start to apply the limits. So in the first case, remember there is a negative sign. I am applying the upper limit of minus 3. Minus 3 the whole squared is 9. So 9 by 2. So minus of 9 by 2. Now I am applying minus 3 as the upper limit. There is a negative sign. So minus 3 into minus 3, there is going to be plus 9. This is the value of just the upper limit. Minus, now let's start with the lower limit. Minus 6 the whole square is 36 by 2, so this is going to be 18. However, there is a negative sign, so minus 18. Now when I apply the negative minus 6, so this is going to be minus 3 into minus 6, so this is going to be plus 18. So now this is only for the first integrals. Now let's do it for the second one. So upper limit is 3, 3 squared is 9, so 9 divided by 2 plus 3 into 3 is 9. So this is going to be the upper limit minus the lower limit. Minus 3 the whole squared is 9, 9 divided by 2, so this is the first part, and now this will become minus 9. Now we will work on removing the brackets. So minus 9 by 2 plus 9, either way this term will get cancelled. So this is going to be plus 9 by 2 plus 9. Now this is minus 9 by 2 plus 9. So 9 by 2 and minus 9 by 2 will get cancelled. 9 plus 9 plus 9. So this is going to be equal to 27 minus 9 by 2. So you take LCM. So this is going to be equal to 54 minus 9 divided by 2, which means it's 45 by 2. So the value for the final integration is 45 by 2. In the next video, we will find the solution for the 6th question in this exercise. See you in the next video. Bye.